Good day, everyone, and welcome back to BAM Sports TV, space where you get the ultimate sporting experience. Back with another video, reigning of the Jamaica Premier League match week 22 updates. Also, there are a few transfers that happened on deadline day that were not reported. So we're going to cover them in this video, as well as touch on a few reggae boys that made transfers in this window as well. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Share your thoughts on in the comment section. Let us know what you think about this video. It's a different type of video that I'll be doing, so let me know your thoughts. And we'll take every suggestion into consideration and move forward. So, without further ado, let's go. Vere United have made another deadline day addition to their roster, as they have acquired 21-year-old goalkeeper Richardo White from Arnett Gardens on a permanent transfer for an undisclosed fee. White started his Jamaica Premier League career with the Junglies last season and has made close to 20 appearances for the club. Earlier this season, he won the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Shield and also participated in the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Championship with Arnett. He has made 4 appearances this season, recording 1 clean sheet and conceding 3 goals. Vere are currently in a relegation battle in 13th place on 17 points from 22 games with a minus 27 goal difference. They also have conceded the most goals in the competition, 47, and we'll be hoping that White can help to add some stability to their defense as they look to avoid the relegation drop this season. Staying in Clarendon, as Dunbeholden FC also made a late deadline day signing as they acquired 19-year-old forward Deonjay Brown from Montego Bay United on a season loan. Brown started his Jamaica Premier League career with Moby last season and made 20 appearances for the club, scoring 3 goals to date. He joined Dunbeholden, who are currently rooted at the foot of the league table on 14 points from 22 games with a minus 22 goal difference. The Alex Thomas coach unit are the worst attacking team in the league, scoring just 15 goals. If they are to avoid relegation this season, Brown will have to find his goal-scoring boots quickly. Now that we are finished with the transfer business, we'll be going over to review match day 22 fixtures in the reign of the Jamaica Premier League. So let's start with the battle of the promoted teams, as Shepparton Maroons hosted Racing United at National Stadium East Sports Complex. The game ended 2-1 in favour of Racing, with goals from new signee Roshane Myrie and the impressive Nikhil Ellis, while Shepparton Maroons' consolation was scored by Daniel Watson. The win moves Racing into 7th position on 28 points, just 6 points away from a playoff spot. This is also Racing's 4th win in a row and sees them developing some momentum at a good time. While Shepparton slipped into 11th on 20 points from 22 games, just 3 points above the relegation zone. Now let's head over to St. Catherine, as Dunbeholden FC hosted 2nd place Montego Bay United at the Dunbeholden Sports Complex. The game ended 2-0 in favour of the home team and was an evenly contested game throughout the first half. However, it was clear that the home team knew the conditions best, and Montego Bay were not their usual free-flowing ball-playing self, which could have resulted from the narrow playing surface at Dunbeholden Sports Complex. Many teams have found it difficult to adjust to, and if you want any more evidence of that, Dunbeholden has been having a horrible season thus far, yet they managed to get 6 points from the teams ranked 1 and 2 in the Jamaica Premier League this season. Dunbeholden's goals were scored in the second half via penalty from DeAndre Thomas in the 80th minute and a neat finish from Dwight Merrick in the 89th minute. Montego Bay never offered much in attack, as the likes of Owen Garden, John Claudio Ferreira, Jordan Fletcher and Shanil Thomas were just not at their best. The win saw Dunbeholden move to 10th in the league table on 22 points, while Mobe slipped into 3rd and remained on 44 points. Now let's head over to the compound, as Harbour FC played host to high-flying and record-breaking Mount Pleasant Football Academy. Now it seems that match week 22 was the week of upsets, as the top 2 teams suffered defeats from struggling clubs. As Harbour FC clipped Mount Pleasant Football Academy 2-1 at home and snapped the St. Dan-based club 12-game winning streak and 15-game unbeaten run this season. Going into this game, no one would have imagined that Harbour would have been the team to put a stop to Mount Pleasant's impressive run. They say football is played on the day and on the field, and it was evident that Harbour came to play. The Stars of the East took the lead in the 7th minute when Rohan Brown headed home across without much challenge from a Mount Pleasant player to give the home team the lead. On minute 43, former Mount Pleasant Football Academy player Okwasa Chong was on hand to top home one of the easiest goals he'll ever score in a Harbour jersey to give the home team a 2-0 lead at the break. Mount Pleasant got their consolation goal in the 99th minute of play when Daniel Green found the back of the net. The win moved Harbourview into 12th position on 19 points from 22 games and just 2 points above the relegation zone, while Mount Pleasant, despite the loss, stayed in first position on 52 points from 22 games. Now let's head over to the Waterhouse mini stadium where we had a doubleheader on show. First up, we had Humberline FC playing host to Portmore United. Humberline are currently rooted at the base of the table on 14 points from 22 games and have only registered 2 wins so far this season. This matchup will be Coach Alex Thomas's 3rd game in charge, and he's already lost the first 2. While Portmore United had drawn results in their last 2 games and are in desperate need of a win to get back their campaign on a positive note. However, it was the strugglers who took the lead first as former Garvey Massey standout player Cleo Clark popped up unmarked inside the 6-yard box to slot home a nice pass from midfielder J. Jamieson and gave the Lions the lead at the halftime break. In the second half, Portmore came out looking more purposeful, and St. Andrew Technical High School player Shackwell Henry's persistence paid off as he scored the equalizer in the 76 minutes. Just 2 minutes before full time, when it seemed as if both teams was heading for a draw, new signee Orlando Russell was on hand to finish a brilliant cross from Tariq Zimenez and ensure that the Rudolph Austin conditioned unit left Jerusalem with all 3 points. The 3 points moved Portmore to 4th in the table on 38 points, while Humberline remained in 14th place on 14 points from 22 games and is staring relegation smack in the face. If things don't turn around quickly in Effortville, Humberline will be relegated from this year's Jamaica Premier League. Finally, we have the final game of the doubleheader at the Waterhouse Sunday Stadium as home team Waterhouse FC played host to neighbours Molynes United. Both teams played out a very tame first half, sharing chances amongst themselves, neither of which seemed as if they wanted to take the win. However, in the 82nd minute, former national youth striker J.C. Wright, who came on as a second half substitute, linked up with another substitute, Tyreek Wilson, and finished off a lovely pass inside the box to give the away team the lead in Jerusalem, much to the disappointment of the home fans. Wright was scoring his 4th goal of the season, and it seemed like the winner at the time. The home team had an impact substitute of their own who would have something to say about that result, as national striker Atafarai Bygrave capitalized on a mishandled cross by Molynes United goalkeeper Darren Donay to pull his team level in the 89th minute. Donay made much complaint about being fouled by Bygrave, but on the looks of it and on the video replay, it didn't seem as if there was much to do about it, and the goal stood. Bygrave was scoring his 7th goal of the season and had not scored a goal since October 2024. Thus, he really needed that goal to get his campaign back on the right track. Both teams were visibly disappointed having to share the points. However, Waterhouse remained in 6th on 34 points, while Molynes remained in 9th place on 23 points. Next up, we have a matchday Monday doubleheader at the National Stadium Esports Complex, with defending champions Cavalier SC playing host to another struggling team in the form of Vere Phoenix United. In the first round, Cavaliers won the encounter by 2-1 and will be looking for a repeat, while Vere are in desperate need of a win as they hover around the relegation zone. Vere will have 2 new players on their roster in today's game, as Reggae Boys midfielder Tyreek McGee will be making his debut for the club, as well as Phoenix All-Star Football Academy graduate Kevin Atkinson. The defending champions were out of the blocks earlier, as the competition's leading goal scorer Jalmara Calvin sent them ahead in the 8th minute of play. However, Vere Phoenix replied 30 minutes later when Reggae Boys midfielder Tyreek McGee's shot stung the palms of Cavalier custodian Vina Bartlett, who managed to push it back in the 6-yard box, and new signee Atkinson was on hand to top home one of the easiest goals he'll score at this level. On the resumption of play, Cavaliers were back in front when Surinamese national and CONCACAF Caribbean Club Championship Golden Boot winner Shaquille Stein scored in the 59th minute. That was how the game ended, and the Duncan Destroyers got the double over the Craig Butler and Lenworth head coach Vere Phoenix United. The result leaves Cavalier in 5th position on 37 points from 22 games, while Vere Phoenix are in 13th position on 17 points from 22 games and are also still in relegation in the face. In fact, Vere has not won a match in their last 5 games, and their last positive result was a draw. They often say one should save the best for last, and the match between Tivoli Gardens and Arnett Gardens was exactly what was being done, the best being saved for last. The match, dubbed the West Kingston Derby, did not disappoint one bit. There was a moment involved for both teams and also the neutral football-loving fans. The game started on a high tempo as both teams were trading attacks and possession. However, it was Tivoli Gardens that took the lead in the 24th minute when midfielder Nicalia Fuller displayed some lovely skills and slotted a left-footed shot past the Arnett Gardens goalkeeper after defender Joel Jones's clearance was intercepted. 1 minute later, and Jones moved from villain to hero as he headed home a corner to pull the Junglers level in the 25th minute. 1-1, and the game was looking intense. 10 minutes later, and Arnett Gardens were behind again as returning player Rashawn Oldfield was on hand to send a powerful left-footed shot through the legs of the Arnett Gardens goalkeeper after the hosts failed to clear their lines properly. 2-1, and it was half-time. On the resumption of play, the Jerome Wade coach Tivoli Gardens was in front again when veteran midfielder Tevin Garnett reacted first and scored Tivoli's 3rd goal of the game to give them a 3-1 advantage. It was looking like good night, sweet dreams for the Junglers. Not so fast, as the fans were about to witness a comeback and a half, wrapped up in a Warner Brown show. The former St. Andrew Technical High School Manning Cup striker scored his first goal in the 70th minute after Tivoli failed to clear their lines properly and a loose ball was available. He was back in the 71st minute and benefited from a poor clearance between goalkeeper Diego Horton and defender Cavan Wilson to tie the game 3-3. 6 goals, and the fans thought that was enough. 4 minutes later, he was through on goal again and was fouled by defender Malik Cockins. At the time, it seemed as if he was fouled inside the box, and referee Nerissa Goldson awarded a penalty. However, on replay, it showed that Cockins actually fouled Warner Brown outside of the box. Referee had already pointed to the spot, and Brown settled himself and calmly placed the penalty past Tivoli Gardens goalkeeper to give Arnett Gardens the lead for the first time in the game. 10 men Tivoli were hunting an equalizer which left them open at the back, and in the 90th minute Brown played provider and made an unselfish decision to pass the ball to Fabian Reed, who settled himself and smashed a shot past the helpless Horton in the Tivoli goal. That was it, and the game ended 5-3 in favour of the Junglers. The win moved Arnett Gardens to 2nd in the league table on 45 points, while Tivoli slipped to 8th on 27 points. That's where it ends for now, folks. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, remember to help us get to our target of 4,000 subscribers before the end of this month. So if you're new, just hit the subscribe button. And for great JPL content, you're already in the right place. YouTube, I'm out.